Shall I check in here? I think I'm going to check in here first. That looks more safe. There's a bedroom in here. Oh, bollocks. Yolanda De Soto. USA. Dear Sam, I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You love Mexico. I think probably the native here is totally different than back home. Great think about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mystery, serious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I'll lie here in bed and I know I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it for when we get back together again. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Okay, enough about that. The last letter dropped to me the day before we started driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. I've spent so much time in the dark room, Lonnie. God. I reckon there'd be more stuff in here. Is there anything in there? Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout. Set list, role model, authority, main squeeze, telling stories, instruction, first mate, self. Girl Scouts denial.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Nothing in there. God, this house is huge. We've still got all of this. What would the combination be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we try the tape? It's so loud. Oh God. Should I ring a bell? Guest room, front door, and the library's gone. Oh God.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Bratmobile. Psycho House Girl, the coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing one, everybody in the hall, thinking you don't know, they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. Costumes, skeletons and devils, cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video, one girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. That's a lie to my own dying situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real, and autumn area was moving together like one huge tidal of sound. That guy. Women Outlaws. Another tape, fantastic. Is there a thing in here? There is.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
I'm doing all kinds of stuff down here. Oh, bollocks. Kicking against the patriarchy. Heard enough. Had enough. It's time now. That's creepy as fuck. How big is this house? Is this the locked door? Okay. I don't want to go this way just yet. What's this way? What is this? This is a very weird house. Yeah, I've read all this. So let's get looking around. Espanol. Anything else here? Nothing that interesting, I don't think. Just about being moved. What's this? Kinks. No, kink, no. So now we've got random sliding doors, okay. The skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. Is there anything else in here? No. Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for UWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to, so the Taste of Music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun when clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? Cool. Your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for any time except going to and from school. We understand what you're going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behaviour at school. Clearly, once you're clear of the restrictions, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course. So this won't have to happen again.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something, but they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, 'cause they're in for one very long phase.
Hi Mum, Dad and Sam. Vatican is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. We'll have to come back together. I'd love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics as in pieces of important dead people, so you should probably come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get caught by a ball. Don't give up on this, honey. Just check I haven't missed anything. Bloody hell, it's dark.